there is definitely a theme in this unboxing video. Now the question is whether it's a color theme or a style theme. Hi guys, and welcome back, or welcome if you are new here. Today I have my Polene unboxing. If you did catch my New York vlog, which I'll make sure to link down below for you in case you wanted to check it out, I did tease you guys that we went to the new boutique in New York. Polene previous to that only had one physical boutique, and that was over in Paris. And I have been fortunate enough to be able to visit it twice and do some shopping in that boutique. So when I knew that they were opening one in New York, I was so excited to be able to plan a trip out there and check that one out. Turns out my niece turned 21 and she had never been to New York, so I thought it was the perfect timing to not only see a new city but also sneak in a little bit of Polene shopping as well. Polene has seriously become one, if not the top brand that I love shopping from. I think that they have so many unique designs, and I've mentioned this in all of the videos that I have done in regards to them, whether they are unboxings or reviews or what fits inside my bag. I really feel like the craftsmanship of these bags is truly there, and for the price point that you're paying, you're really getting a well-made handbag. I don't consider them a contemporary brand at all. In my opinion, they are definitely up there with the big boys when it comes to luxury and high-end designer handbags. So I'm not going to keep you guys waiting for long. Let's dive right into the unboxing. However, make sure you stick around to the end because I did want to share with you guys first a few new colors that they did release that I was able to grab some clips of, and also a few differences that I noticed from the New York boutique compared to the Paris boutique. So here we have the two babies that I did pick up on my New York trip in Polene, and I'm not too sure which one I wanted to share with you guys first, but I think we're gonna go with the fun one. And by fun, of course, I mean the tiny one. You guys can only imagine they only have two different styles in their micro size. It's either the number 1 or the number 9. And I had previously posted polls and just question boxes over on my Instagram asking you guys for your feedback and to help me pick a color. However, if you've ever visited a Polene store or if you've just been on their website, you know that the color selection from Polene is like none other, really. They do color so good as well, and they have really good neutrals in different tones. And even if you've never had a bag in a certain color, you all of a sudden want to add it to your collection. So that's exactly what happened to me as soon as I stepped inside of the Polene boutique in New York. All of your comments and your feedback and the conversations that we had totally went out the door, and I went with a completely different color than I originally thought I would add in this piece. So without any more rambling, I did pick up the number 1 micro. Now the number 9, you guys, was so cute. I really contemplated that one, but for me the number 1 is just such a classic little piece. I really ultimately would love to own all 3 sizes at some point. I did do a comparison video in regards to the nano and the regular size, and I do feel the regular size is a little bit large for my current lifestyle, but I definitely see myself adding it at some point. So putting all that aside, here is the little cutie, and she comes just wrapped like any other handbag. They do have the tissue paper, and she does come in her little dust bag. Can we take a moment to appreciate the cuteness of this little dust bag? It is definitely the smallest little handbag dust bag in my collection. I want to know if you guys guessed what color I would go for. They have a total of, I think, like 5 or 6 in the number 1, but guys, ta-da! This is their number 1 micro in the blush textured leather, and she is the cutest little thing. As soon as I stepped into the store that I saw the little display of all the little micro bags, I immediately tried on both of them side by side, kind of played around with a few colors. And even though I really wanted to go for a neutral, Rudy was like, oh, the taupe is really nice, it's very simple. I knew that I kind of wanted to also go for a pop of color potentially, just because this is such a fun little cute bag that why not go for a little pop of color. So then I started debating between this one and the like minty green color that they have. But the sales associate, or the girl that worked in the boutique, was there, and she was actually wearing this one, and it looked so cute on her. That is one thing that I have to say. Both of the girls that were in the boutique, even the gentleman that greeted us when we walked in, were so sweet and so friendly. Definitely one of the main differences that I noticed from both boutiques, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So back to this little cutie. I saw it on her and that's it. That just definitely solidified my decision, and I knew that I wanted to go for the little cute pink color. And even though this is definitely a more muted tone of pink, I think it would be great for year-round, really. I think for spring and summer it's gonna go great with like little pops of colors here and there. But as you know, I am a very casual dresser. I wear jeans a lot, so this with jeans I think would pair so cute. And then I can go ahead and transition it into fall and winter and also wear it. And I think that since the pink is muted, it will definitely transition very well into those seasons. So really quick, just wanted to give you a quick tour of the handbag. It is basically structured the same way as the regular number one. So you do have the little button clasp right here in the front, which has the stickers and everything still on it. Then you do open it up with the little flap, and it even has the little clasp buttons here, you guys. I mean, the attention to detail on these bags just blows my mind every single time. And those buttons are gonna make a huge difference in what you're gonna be able to fit into this little bag. And then inside you do have a very slim crossbody strap. It is also adjustable and removable, which I think is so fantastic. Like, I mean, to go out of your way to make an adjustable and removable strap for such a cute little tiny bag is like mind-blowing. But inside it has obviously a very small space. It does actually have a small little slip pocket in the back, which I think is going to be great for you to put maybe like your ID and a credit card of choice. And then in the back it also has another back pocket, which, you know, I love me a good back pocket, whether it's on my wallet or on my handbags. Unfortunately, I don't think I will be placing much in this little back pocket, but it is also a great little detail for Polene to add that there. It does have gold hardware and little tiny feet in the bottom, which I just think it's so cute. You also have the beautiful Polene gold foil stamping in the front, and that is about it. The lining inside is like a fabric lining, and then you also have the little top handle, which, I mean, how many times am I gonna say cute in this video? You will definitely need to minimize a ton when using this piece, but I knew that from the beginning. This is gonna be like a fun piece that I might grab if I'm going out to brunch and I'm gonna hold my phone in my hand and just put my basic necessities in here. Even for dinner, when I don't have to carry a lot of things, my husband will definitely need to carry his wallet and his cell phone when I do carry this piece out. He's gonna hate me for that, but we all have to make some sacrifices in order for this cutie to make an appearance. I probably will add the 9 at some point as well, just because it was such a cute little piece, and I do feel like that one would be a little bit easier to pack than this one here. So of course, let me know your thoughts of what you think, and if you were surprised to see that I picked this one and this color. Okay, now let's move on to the second piece that I did pick up from the boutique, and you will see that there is definitely a theme in this unboxing video. Now the question is whether it's a color theme or a style theme. Without further ado, I wanted to share with you guys the other piece that I added into my never-ending growing Polene collection. Dun dun dun! Yay! We have another number one, and this one is in the nano size. I think it is officially safe to say that the number one is my all-time favorite style from the fashion house. So as I said, here we have the number one in the nano size, and this one is in their tri-colored leather combination. It does consist of smooth leather on this flap here, the top handle, and this little closed clasp here. Also a smooth leather pocket in the back. And then the rest of the handbag is in their textured leather. And you guys, I cannot believe it took me so long to add this piece into my collection. What originally drew me to Polene was the number one in the regular size in this tri-colored combo. And this tri-colored was like the one that I knew would be my first purchase. Somehow when I went to the Polene Boutique in Paris for my first time, I ended up going for my number 7 here that you can see in the camel texture leather, and this one really just stayed in the back burner. You guys know I have my nano in the red, which my husband got for me for Valentine's. I added my number 9 last time we were in Paris. So I just feel like this time when I went to New York, I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna push you back any longer. You're coming home with me. And this was actually the first handbag that I asked for as soon as we walked into the boutique. I do have comparison videos in regards to my Polene Nano, so I'll make sure to link those down below in case you want to check out what it is that this bag specifically fits. I will do a dedicated review video as I use her more and as I have a better perspective of this specific combination. I will say right off the bat, one thing that really scares me is this little top handle here. The color is sort of like an eggshell color. It's very difficult to describe, but it's not specifically a nude. It's more of a very cool tone kind of beige. So I'm definitely worried that grabbing her by here with your hand, whether maybe like the cream or the oil in your hands, can definitely transfer into that color and make it dull over time or even dirty it. So I might opt to add a little twilly on here. I have a ton of my little Silk Philosophy twillies and they fit perfectly in this little handle because they are a little bit shorter than your regular Louis Vuitton, Hermes, you know, all those other twillies out there. So I might have to go on her website and find one to add to this little cutie. If you are an OG viewer of mine, you definitely know that the smooth leather on this little flap also makes me a little scared. But I'm going to use the bag. I'm going to enjoy her because I really love this color combination. It's gonna go super well with all of my outfits. So make sure to follow me over on Instagram to catch some outfit inspiration. I love putting outfit inspo for you guys. Wearable outfit inspiration, because we all see these very trendy, cool girls out there putting looks together. And then when you try to recreate them, you're like, how am I supposed to function looking like this? So I definitely pride myself in sharing with you guys wearable looks that you can definitely take out and feel comfortable in. So I'll go ahead and pair this cutie into those outfits and share with you guys as well. All right, so let's add our little new babies there for you guys to still be able to see. And I wanted to get really quick into a few differences that I did notice from the New York boutique. As soon as you walked in, there was actually a big glass piece that had like a machine inside. And I didn't talk to the gentleman that greeted us, but Rudy actually stayed back and kind of asked him what it was. And he says that it's actually gonna be a machine that it's going to be cutting leather pieces and creating charms that you can buy. I do know that Polene currently has bag charms that they are offering on the website. So I'm wondering if those are the same charms that they're going to be creating, and then you'll be able to kind of pick and choose different leather colors and kind of create your own, which I think that that is going to be such a unique experience to have in the store. I would love to be able to go back once that's up and running and kind of create your own little charm. Now, another thing that I did kind of feel was that this boutique was a little bit more open than the Paris boutique. In the Paris boutique, the layout, they do have a couple of columns, and the placement of like the couches and the tables are kind of in the way when you're walking around. I have also been to the Paris boutique where there has been a lot of people inside of the boutique, so maybe that has to do with it. But when we walked into the New York boutique, there was probably, I want to say maybe 5 or 6 people there shopping around. Another difference that I did notice, which actually Rudy was the one that pointed it out to me, was they have a tablet on one of the walls, and it's basically the Polene website. So if you are not a crazy Polene addict like me and most of you that are probably watching as well, you can go on there and kind of see all of the handbags that they offer and all of the styles and all of the colors, all of the leathers that they come in, because not always do you have everything out on the floor displayed. What I have noticed is, for the most part, whatever they have in stock in the store is what is displayed around the boutique. And I'm also going to share a few different colors now with you. They do have their new midnight blue, which is absolutely stunning, you guys. I think it is a great neutral to add to any collection. It's not as navy as my Burberry. I feel like this is a very dark navy blue color. That midnight blue definitely shows off the color blue, but it's not a royal blue. It's a very unique color tone, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I know a few of you have told me not to add the number 10 into my collection, but I just think that that shape and that style is very unique. I would definitely go towards wearing it crossbody more than anything else, and I think in that midnight blue it would be absolutely stunning. So that one is definitely on the wish list. Another color that I wanted to share with you, I think it's called their light olive or green olive. It's sort of like a grayish green with a very cool undertone. Also a great neutral to have in your collection rather than just going for a gray or a beige tone handbag. So I really like that Polene kind of focuses on creating these neutral colors that are very easy to incorporate in anybody's wardrobe, but at the same time are very unique to the fashion house. I think that does it for this video. Let me know if you were surprised by my picks. Let me know if you have any handbags from Polene. How are you liking them so far? And if you have any on your wish list, let me know what those are. Give me your feedback about the ones that you do have, because as I said, I ultimately would love to add one from each of their line into my collection. If you did enjoy the video, please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, and if you like the vibe around here, I would love for you to consider subscribing. I will leave 2 Polene videos linked here for you guys to check out. One of them is me visiting the Polene boutique and sharing with you guys a few colors and doing a little bit of an unboxing, and the other one will be comparing the number 1 to the number 7. As always, I appreciate you guys taking some time out of your day to watch today, and I hope to catch you all in my next one. Bye everyone.